Back again today with another folding knife. Today we got the glare going on there. Elite Tactical, U.S. Marines, Devil Dog folding knife.
One more goddamn day when I know where the bombs and the bomb will be. Get us into the night, get us into the night, just the day when all of the bomb will mock me as a sin of the night, I'm a sin of the night, yeah.
Alright, let's go over the technical specifications real quick. The model number M300-1S, Devil Dog Elite Tactical, U.S. Marines folding knife. Features a 3.5-inch 440C stainless steel blade. Let's see, 5-inch close length. Overall length is 8.5 inches. With a weight of, wait for it, 10.26 ounces. Whew! Yeah. 4 millimeter thickness on the blade. G10 handles with a kind of a texture pattern here. G10 spacer here also. And a stainless steel pocket clip, which is 4-position. Right, left hand, tip up or tip down. That's pretty freaking cool. This is kind of Elite Tactical's version of a kind of like a ZT or something, overbuilt beast. You know what I'm saying? This is this thing's pretty stout. You got a flipper, dual thumb studs, opens pretty easily either way. Yeah, not too bad. Nice recurve there on the blade, little swedge on top. What else we got going here? We got some information on the blade. It's made in China. Not bad looking. Now, when it comes to how thick this frickin' thing is, geez, man. Got some jimping up here on top. Flipper serves as a hilt there, stop your finger. Liner lock with some jimping there. I mean, the sheer thickness, the mass of this thing is makes it kind of hard a little bit to operate. I'm sure you get used to it if you EDC'd this thing. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to EDC this thing. I might take it camping for a good knife that's got some beef to it. But let's run this thing through its paces and see how she does. Alright, here we go. Per usual, I've got some plastic banding, some pretty thick stuff here. A little bit of cardboard, paper, and then we'll take her outdoors and see how she does out there. Yeah, still kind of got to break her in. Let's try the paper first. This is the first time I've used it. Feels sharp, blunt tip, not really going to be stabbing too much. I mean, you can probably stab some soft tissue, but I don't know how much of a stabber this thing's going to be. Something stopped me there. I don't know what that was. Yeah. Initial sharpness doesn't seem to be that high. Well, that went better. Seems to be sharper when you start to get that belly there, recurve there. Yeah, see down here, it's not. It doesn't seem to be that sharp. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh, technical difficulties. Yeah. Yeah, see, once you get down there, it seems to be a lot sharper. Alright, let's try some plastic. Or this plastic banding here. See how it does down at the bottom where it wasn't as sharp. Oh, yeah. Had a little trouble with that. We'll try her again. Sorry for the sniffles. Got some allergies going. Just mowed the yard. Yeah, see that recurve? Much sharper out of the box. I like that. Yeah. Grind looks a little rough down here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get some focus going here. Yeah, look how rough that grind is there. it smooths out the further down the blade it goes and gets real smooth right here where it's sharper. So I might have to work on that. Let's try some cardboard. Open this box up here. Ugh. Down to the bottom. Oop, trying to get the bottom. It does a little better with the cardboard. I thought it would. Get down towards that recurve. Oh, starts going right through it with that. You get down there to that recurve. Yeah, much sharper down there. All right. Forgot to mention the blade centering. There is nearly perfect. The detent, pretty good. See if you can see where it. Yeah, detent is pretty decent. It ain't gonna come out on you. Yeah, that's not gonna come out. Unless you hold it like that, I guess it'll come out that way, but yeah, it's not gonna come out on you by accident, I don't think. Let's try the flipper. Yeah, upside down maybe, but like if in your pocket tip up like I like to carry. But you know, it's gonna be against your pocket there, so it ain't gonna come out really. Like pulling it out of your pocket. I really don't think that's gonna be an issue. I'll have to try it out on some jeans or something, but it's summer, it's too hot right now for that. The bevel. Let's see if you can see the bevel there. I don't know if you can see the bevel. It's nearly perfect. It's a hair off, but not too bad. Let's try some wood here. Start out with the bottom of the blade here, towards the hilt. This is some dead stuff, so I'm not expecting to be blown away, but it's consistent. You start to get down towards that recurve, and it's a little sharper. Try a different one here. Man, all I've got is really dead stuff. I don't have anything really green. I really wish I did. I could go pull a branch off one of my trees, but I really hate doing that. So we'll just have to work with what we got. You know what? This is a little too dead for my. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get something green. I'll be right back. Doing good limbing. This is super green. It's like alive. It's a bush I'm gonna be cutting down, so I don't really care. I mean, I'm cutting it down today, so. Alright, well, let's cut into this. See if it. Cutting into this green bush pretty good. Not bad at all. I mean, this stuff, it's wet. It's alive. So we're gonna see if it'll dig into this. Yeah, digs in pretty decently. And I don't really know what this is. It's just some kind of nasty bush that's behind my shed I'm wanting to get rid of. So I figured I'll just whack on this thing instead of a tree that I don't want to kill. Definitely sharper down there on the recurve. But I'll work on this blade, get her nice and razor sharp all around. See, I don't have anything in between. All I've got is this green stuff and this super dead stuff. Yeah. I mean, it almost bounces right off of it. It's so dead and rotten. Yeah. Chop with it, see if it messes it up. Need to reposition the camera. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's typical. The lock mechanism, which I forgot to go over on the initial overview. It was about 50%-ish. What was that, 3 whacks on that stick? It's a little bit more than 50% now. So, I mean, it definitely affects that lock. And there's no side-to-side wiggle or front-to-back wiggle. So, stuff is so rotten, dead. It's just not really fair to for the test. But after that brief, there's a slight wiggle, and the lockup. Yeah, you don't want to do this stuff with a folder, but I'm testing it. The lockup is about 90%. I'm hoping that didn't damage it, but no, it's back to 50. It just pushed it while it was deployed. Yeah, there's a lot of blade wiggle, but I'm sure I can fix that. So you only want to chop in an emergency if you have tools maybe to readjust your pivot screws and stuff with your folders. If you're camping and you lose your fixed blade or dull it out or something and can't sharpen it. But anywho, so what do I think of this thing? Well, I think it's way oversized, way overdone, but you know, it just depends on what your taste is. Testing, the lockup, I did what I could with it, but the lockup, after whacking on that stick, and I just whacked on it for like a second, I can only get it back to about 60%. But there's no wiggle now. There was a slight wiggle after whacking on that dead, rotten stick, which I don't think was fair to the test, because I didn't have anything that was dead but not rotten. You know, something in between that you could really whittle on or something. You saw what I had, but hey, it is what it is. After what I did do to it, though, the blade is perfect. No nicks or dings or rolls or chips. Yeah. Anything if you see anything on there, it's just crap or something. It's not any damage. It's perfect condition. The sharpness overall, the initial sharpness, pretty low, but that could be worked on. Not a big deal. I think I don't remember if I did or not mention this jimping here. Pretty cool. Feels good in the hand, despite its size, but its size really gives it a good feel for, you know, it's a tactical knife. This could sort of be used as a pommel. I mean, just given its sheer thickness. Let me see if you can do that closed. Maybe. I don't know if I want to try it closed. That blade sticks out pretty far, but it's doable, I think. You could just maybe turn it around in your hand like crap, I don't know, like that. Use it as some weight for your fist. But there's the clip, says USMC on it. I don't know if I showed that. But what do I think? The G10, I really like. It's pretty grippy. The action, not bad at all. A little hard to close just because of its size. Thumb studs, whoops. Thumb studs work pretty good. Flipper works pretty good. Blade centering and everything's perfect still. So yeah, I think it's a good knife. It's not a bad product whatsoever, but you know, it depends on what your needs are. I think it's going to go in my camping gear after I work on that edge. But I give her about, maybe a C+. If it was sharper out of the box, I'd probably give it a B. Maybe a B minus, B, I don't know. But, alright, I think that's all I got for you guys today. As always, be safe, and until next time.